እኛ የምንለው ለፀሐዩ ድርጅታችን አይደለም ላባችን ይፈሳል ደማችን
Today, TACON is widely known in the construction business by its renowned founder's name, Tekleberhan Ambaye. However, little was known about the company during its establishment back in 1993. With a startup capital of just $1,000 according to that year's exchange rate by then, TACON was made up of just a small office, 3 workers, and a small used vehicle, and all-in-one registered as level 6 building contractor. During its early years, the volume of the works was not very high. In the past 10 years, however, TACON has started to do bigger projects. The first ambitious one was to build 3 veterinary clinics, 2 health centers, including the Agarfa Health Center and Kebremengist Veterinary Health Posts in Oromia Regional State and Degale in the Somali Regional State of Ethiopia. By then, the areas were not accessible to carry out construction works since water or means of transportation were unavailable. Therefore, horses and donkeys were needed to transport workers and construction materials to the sites.
The best option for us at that time was to compete in projects that were located in very remote areas where many big contractors do not dare participate.
Despite the hard working conditions and the harsh environment by the time, the company was determined to meet the demand of its clients by being committed and delivering according to their expectations. That project was a sample of the cornerstone that laid TACON's jobs in the years to come. It's still surprising how fast TACON grew from a small and simple company to a huge and complex corporation within a very short period of time. In the recent years, Tekleberhan Ambaye construction has been growing tremendously in extraordinary speed, dramatically increasing the number of projects performed as well as its human and physical resources.
The growth of TACON from level 6 building contractor to level 1 general contractor within 4 or 5 years is an amazing experience. This is an unusual phenomenon in the construction sector. The company wouldn't stop there though. When TACON started operating, it began working just with manuals. Later on, departments started to be created and institutions were set up. Finally, the company lasted for a long time being managed by the board. It has brought a lot of changes in project implementations, and it is still in the continuous process of change.
TACON started in 1993 with a total asset of $1,000, grew through the years and reached $133 million by 2016. When TACON started its work, it was only with 3 single regular workers, but now is able to create jobs for over 450 regular and contract employees and an average of 1,500 casual or daily laborers. It has also been the first ever local construction company to qualify for ISO 9001-2000 certification, taking hold of the industry's top position by meeting stringent technical qualification requirements. The company operates all around Ethiopia, facing constructions that range from buildings in urban areas to mega projects in rural places which are difficult to access. It has even recently completed one project outside Ethiopia, the Berbera International Airport Terminal construction in Somaliland. TACON is also in the process to partner with leading companies worldwide that have detected its vision of becoming a best-seller and most preferred engineering and construction company in East Africa, operating with a mission to provide state-of-the-art engineering and construction services to the highest satisfaction of clients through valuing people, creating long-term relationship, being cost-effective, timely delivery of service, and ensuring safety and environmental concerns. During all these years, TACON has been undertaking several huge and complex projects in various parts of the country. The constructions include a wide range of different projects, such as this unique, widely recognized branch for the Commercial Bank of Ethiopia in one of the most concurrent areas of Addis Ababa. Let's take a look at some of the other jobs performed by TACON, like the agro-mining industry building, the headquarters building of Africa Insurance, or this ultra-modern agri-food laboratory complex, as well as the offices for the Food, Medicines and Health Administration in Addis Ababa, or the spectacular presidential palace in Adama, just 90 kilometers southeast of the capital. Here, one of the most recent projects widely known in the country, the Tigray Stadium in Mekelle.
Even when you have something to celebrate, the company takes it as its own celebration to do creative and unique things and cooperate with you.
In the same city, the company was in charge of the facility of the Ethiopian Air Force Northern Base.
As it can be seen, the work is done to high-quality standard. The residents always appreciate the job done by the company because it has been many years since its construction and no maintenance has been needed so far. They started within a short period of time and finished fast, and everything was done according to the plan and quality standards.
Another great execution is one of Africa's biggest market complex, also in Mekelle.
As a citizen, Tekleberhan had committed himself to complete and deliver high-quality work. It didn't matter whether the project presented challenges or was unprofitable. He completed the project as a model. Now it's not just the management team of the center that admires it. All the residents of the town and the clients in particular appreciate it. He completed and delivered the project in time. The ability to have constructed such a complex building indicates that they have great capacity and competence as an organization.
Currently, TACON is working on a dozen of projects nationwide, being able to gain good image among its clients and the community, and receiving invitations in many selected bids and negotiated contracts.
Currently, we have gained the total acceptance of clients and supervisors. We are now taking many construction contracts outside the usual way of bidding. We are shortlisted and given the projects by negotiation. This shows that we are gaining confidence among our clients. We always try to keep our word, be loyal to our commitment, keep the ethics of the profession, and deliver projects of high quality standards. As is known, Mekelle University Stadium is the second stadium in Mekelle. It is expected to hold more than 35,000 people and is being constructed as per the standards of FIFA. As the name indicates, this project is a residence for higher government officials who will be pensioned. It consists of basement plus G+2, and when they retire, they will come here and live. As you can see, the project has 6 sites.
There is one venture which is the current second biggest being implemented in the country, right after the famous Ethiopian Renaissance hydroelectric dam. It is a $180 million project and employs more than 3,000 people. We are talking about the first fertilizer plant in the country in Yayo, Eastern Ethiopia. The plant is the first of its type. It covers 54,000 square meters and is expected to meet the fertilizer demand of the country.
We outsourced the civil work by looking for a Class 1 construction company which could be capable of running and managing such a huge and complex mega project. TACON, passing all the criteria, was found to be the right one, and thus the civil work was subcontracted to it. The civil work of TACON is splendid. I would like to thank the company for its effort to fulfill the responsibility that the people and the government laid upon it. It is just only 6 months since I came here. However, I can attest that the company has a good organizational structure, professional employees, and sufficient resources. This type of construction has never been tried in Ethiopia. The way the buildings and the roads have been built and designed is unique.
Tekleberhan
Ambaye construction is trying to accomplish this work target fully, even during the rainy season. TACON's employees are working until 10 o'clock and even midnight to deliver the project on time according to the expected standard. What we say is, for our glowing company, we won't hesitate to shed blood, not only our sweat. So far, we have got a $180 million project. The project is given to us phase by phase. 50% of the work, which was very difficult, is now completed. Including daily laborers, we have about 3,000 people working on it. Not only that, but there are also people who are engaged in various business activities who have become beneficiaries from our project.
The project is so big that has brought several parallel buildings within its compound, a movable concrete factory plant, its own garage, a test laboratory, and of course, the house camps, clinics, and cafeteria for the workers within the compound. The benefits are not only circumscribed to the site itself, but rather affects the whole community in terms of job creation, housing and roads construction, and other development works that the company performs in the area. There is one more project that became more than just the building itself, a unique brand, an independent entity, a sister company. We are talking about Edna Mall. This recreational multi-purpose complex is a reference in the entertainment industry of Ethiopia, being part of the efforts of TACON to further extend the company's competitiveness in other directions. The complex includes different attractions like Bob and Bongos, which is the fun place that aims at keeping children occupied or delighted by providing entertainment to them. It shows how eager the company is in taking successive steps to expand the business concept through a wave of diversification that has resulted in the creation of several parallel sister companies such as this one. With a leading technology and a strong innovation capability, Edna High-Tech has become a leader in providing quality design, supply and installation of electrical, electromechanical and ICT brands in the country, such as the 2D and 3D cinemas and the 7.1 sound system in Edna Mall complex. Together, they play a vital role in the country where such kinds of services are rarely found, offering a wide range of healthy entertainment for youngsters and adults. Another pillar of the family is founded by Utah Aluminum, which produces and installs aluminum and glazing systems for buildings and which operates totally as an independent company. It provides aluminum doors and framing, structural and architectural windows, curtain walls, glazing and panel cladding skylights. It includes the whole process from design, fabrication until supply and installation services. There is one more sister company to take a look at, Yibel Industrial, dedicated to the fabrication of materials for the construction of modular, pre-engineered system building that serve for the purposes of offices, residential units, camp houses, and a wide range of facilities. It is a pioneer in introducing magnesium board and light gauge steel structures for the country. Recently incorporated and currently beginning in its development phase, Sekota Mining is a startup company that engages in discovering, acquisition, processing, and development of minerals and mining properties within Ethiopian territories. All of them, along with TACON, the first one to be created, are managed independently and count with its own organizational structure. They all together shape up the big family that makes Tekleberhan Ambaye Fanta or TAF corporate group. Nowadays, TACON is capable of undertaking a wide variety of projects within the construction sector, including building projects, high-rise multi-purpose commercial office functional buildings, complex residential units and recreational facilities, surface infrastructures, roads and bridges, railways, airports, infrastructure and superstructure works, industrial facilities, factories, warehouses, manufacturing plants, terminals, power stations and related engineering projects, dams and waterworks, hydropower and irrigation dams, distribution systems and allied electromechanical components, foundation works, with a wide range of heavy-duty foundation and pile works, modular building, light gauge steel and magnesium. This shows the versatility and readiness that defines TACON, a company that is eager to assume any of these projects. TACON is a company within Ethiopia that is highly considered as a role model for entrepreneurs in regards to discharging social responsibilities, being sensitive to the issues of social development, and actively supporting efforts to improve the social and natural environment. It operates and works in cooperation with various non-governmental organizations on projects that benefit the general public.
This road is linking major area institutions such as schools, government offices, clinics, and other government institutions with each other. The youth and the farmers in the surrounding area are benefiting from our project. People wanted to see the construction of this road for a long time. They even think that the current construction is a godsend. People are very happy that this road has been done. They are even thinking of presenting an award to the company. Fortunately, we were working on the subway roads of Yayo town. Since the company is willing to undertake such kinds of work, we did the digging with our own machinery. Tekleberhan did the backfills of these columns.
The project came to the area 3 months after I came here from an Arab country. I began by selling tea and coffee. The staff helped me to buy a refrigerator. I would like to thank Tekleberhan and I admire them.
At the beginning, I was employed in the company as a foreman, but now I have become a project manager. This is already something. I have also benefited through the support given to me with medical treatment. It was not possible to get the treatment that I needed in the country, as there was a strange thing found inside my head. It was the company that covered all my medical expenses to be treated abroad. TACON spent about $20,000 for my treatment in Thailand. It is the company that helped me to survive and live a longer life. It was a coincidence. When the head office opened in our neighborhood, the kids that lived around there told Mr. Tekleberhan that we loved sport. So he bought us soccer jerseys and shoes and we started Tekleberhan Ambaye Sport Club. So that's how it began. I started out at the club, but when I completed high school, I took classes in the construction sector. I have grown personally after starting out with labor work. Since I continued my education and studied construction management, they gave me a subcontract for civil work. So, the existence of this company has played a big role in my life.
Tekleberhan Ambaye construction primarily university joined.
Initially, Tekleberhan Ambaye Construction asked us to join this team straight out of university. Throughout our stay, the company has given us training. It has offered us transport services and provided life and health insurance coverage. We've also gotten a yearly raise and many other benefits.
In addition, our medical and transportation expenses are covered by the company. Since we have our own training center, I believe it is a great opportunity for us to update ourselves.
Today, we are doing a workshop on software. This software helps us as there is work we perform manually. Currently, things are changing through technology. The software that we are using in this training is one of the leading softwares in the world. The software helps us with the works that we are doing manually. Besides, it helps us do the work easily. Our trainer is showing us modern ways of doing things. I want to use this knowledge in order to do my job correctly.
The training that we are taking now is a very good training. It helps us for our work. We are also taking other trainings. This is not the only one. I want to be more effective with my work based on the training that I have taken. That's my plan. The major input is the manpower. It is not possible to meet the quality standard of the business unless we have trained skill and knowledgeable manpower. If we do not work on the quality, we will disappear from the scene. Realizing this, TACON ahead of time established its own training center.
The institute is established to build our own capacity, not for a profit purpose. We try to put time aside as well to help fill the gaps in the needs of the society. We would like to help people who need training support who can eventually also be useful for the country.
In the near future, we are planning to transform the Institute into an innovation center of excellence, which means to reach the university college standards.
Tekleberhan Ambaye Construction is one of the major rising construction companies in Ethiopia. The company is growing and expanding from year to year. I think this growth is quite remarkable and amazing.
TACON is well aware that human resource is the most valuable asset that a company could have. As a result, it does care for them. The company does not only provide trainings but also organizes frequent meetings, celebrations, and union days where the company shares totes and performance and certificates. Prizes and awards are given within the staff to recognize their contribution to the company's philosophy and goals. Not only internally but externally as well does the TACON star stand tall, clean and bright, having been accredited for its work, quality and consistent track record both in national and international levels. Among its prizes stand the Best Contractor of the Year 2012 award bestowed by the Ethiopian government, a platinum-level recognition from Meles Zenawi, the late Prime Minister of Ethiopia. And what is even more astonishing, without having concurred in such contests, TACON was recently notified to have been accredited with 2 international prestigious contests, one in Spain and the other one in New York in 2014. This shows that what the company follows is not only national but international quality standards.
Tekleberhan Ambaye Construction, PLC, TACON from Ethiopia. Tekleberhan Ambaye Construction, TACON, is receiving the International Quality Summit Award of BID Bid Group Business Initiative Directions. From Ethiopia, this is Tekleberhan Ambaye Construction, represented here in New York in 2014 by the president of this company, Mr. Tekleberhan Ambaye Fanta.
In a growing country like Ethiopia, reliable and competent companies are needed to shape the future of the nation, as TACON has widely demonstrated to be.
Tekleberhan Ambaye is not the kind of person that wants to reach the top by himself. He wishes to see other construction companies and budding contractors reaching a better level so that the sector is not overrun by an influx of foreign construction companies. He wants local companies to come together and compete equally with their international counterparts. Currently, the company owns a total of 784 machineries of different size. This year, the company has brought more than 373 heavy machineries from abroad. The company has invested close to $41 million in US dollars in equipment and machineries, not including other costs.
TACON's history of proven job quality in the construction market is such that the company currently envisages not only being a point of reference in Ethiopia, but in its neighboring countries as well, being a company that has managed along the years to accumulate not only enough physical but human resources as well in order to perform jobs that need to be done in all kinds of environments, in rural and urban areas, at day or night, on sunny or rainy days, to proudly deliver on time according to clients' quality expectations. Using the most updated technology and with an ambitious plan to make the training institute as one of the leading ones in the sector worldwide, this shows how accurately its founder, Tekleberhan Ambaye, has been able to pass on to the new management team a vision that will light the way for the years to come, following the foundation of the company's philosophy, being proud to rely not just on the machineries by themselves, but on its employees' capacity and knowledge instead.